Yo,
What's
Hey,
up?
what
What's up?
up,
What's up?
though?
What's up? What's up?
Hey, welcome everyone to Till Death Do Us Part, the podcast where we explore everything related to death, funerals, and all the stories that connect us all. Hey, I'm your host, Mike Hamlar from Virginia. I'm down here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, spending time with the fam. We got people all over doing all kind of things. What's up, everybody? What's happening?
oh, it's but the doctors over here tonight.
Yeah, the ladies attending to some lady business right now, so hopefully some of them might be able to come on. But hey, what's going on, man? What's up? Here we go. Oh, Tiffany's here. There she go, the princess. So we're gonna do introductions real quick, and then we're gonna go around and we're gonna continue our topic. I know a couple people have some stories and whatnot, but again, this is Mike Hamlin from Virginia. All right, Adrian, what you got going on in Texas?
It's hot. It is
Yeah,
hot.
bro.
It is hot. It is hot.
It's
We got
summer.
we got that good. Shut up. We got that good 3-digit weather. We got that good 3-digit weather going on. And man, listen here. It's like that, man. But to God be the glory. All is well, and we making it happen, man. Y'all make sure y'all share, like, subscribe, and keep us popping. We know a lot of people in South Carolina, but y'all join on too. Hell.
Yeah, that's what's up. Hey, what's up, William Bailey, Kathy
Yeah.
Barksdale, Keisha Brown. All right, the baby is he up there? There he is.
What's
Yeah.
up, everybody? What's up? What's up?
Oh,
What's
you're the
up?
Pope this week. He's the Pope
Right.
this week.
I
Right.
was the hey,
Why
hey,
did this nut got Pope on his thing?
hey. I
He
was
the
the
he,
Pope
hey,
last week.
he want to be the pope. He the pope. So there you
He
go.
was Reverend
I was the
last week.
Pope. I was the
Them
Pope last week,
them
and it's
yike
Yeah.
people
the
them
season
yike
of
people
those.
gonna them yike people gonna kick your ass.
Nope. It's convocation season. It's convention season. Everybody getting elevated. So I'm fitting to be the Pope.
What's up, battle?
I'm fitting
The
to be the
pope in the
highest of the
house.
highest.
So
Yeah,
hey,
what's up?
so
What's up, everybody? I'm on my way home, and it's been a day. I echo, it's been hot. Um, we're trying to navigate issues with the funeral homes and ownership is terrible when you let it get to
Hey
you.
to
But
my mom. Hey, Mommy.
hey, Miss
I
Vanessa
guess it's got
W.
its perks. But yeah, what's up, everybody? We made it out
Hey,
the
hey,
check.
We
hey, Pope.
made it.
Hey, Pope. You know what I like to tell people? I tell people if you want to collect a check every week, just go work for somebody else because you ain't built for this.
Hold on. The fact that you sitting up here calling this Negro the Pope is crazy. You
I just read
literally
what's on
just
the screen.
you
I read
literally
what's on
just
the
greeted
screen,
this.
bro.
You literally just greeted this guy talking about, hey, Pope. Stop calling it. Why do we
Hey,
entertain this
hey,
guy?
hey, Adrian.
I read what's on the
Hey,
screen,
hey,
bro.
Adrian. Adrian. Hey. Honor me.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Wendell,
That's
talk to him,
hilarious.
Wendell, talk to
All right,
him, Wendell.
Wendell.
What is going on?
What's going on in VA, Wendell?
And I don't know. We're all over the place. I'm on the road. Glad to be
He
here. I
just
don't know
getting
how
back.
long we'll be here. Yeah, I was on the West Coast the weekend. Weather was really nice, 60 degrees.
Are you
Nothing
back?
like what.
Are you back home yet?
Yeah, I'm back. I got back last night.
Oh,
I had a service today, so it was
Hey, Christine
back,
Small.
back on the East Coast.
oh
Miss
hey,
Small.
Kathy.
So did you keep your shirt on, or did you take your shirt off since you done lost all the weight?
You know what? I'm not entertaining you tonight, Adrian. I swear. It
I
was
just
Oh
too
my
asked
cold.
a
God.
question. I just
It
asked
was
a
too
simple
cold. It
question.
was it was too cold to take it off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought
No,
okay.
I don't believe that at all.
Right,
Literally,
You don't
exactly.
believe it.
it was 60 degrees in San Diego. 60 degrees, and
Oh
that was a
Lord.
hot.
That's the
Yeah, that was
perfect
hot.
weather.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a
That's
hot
nice right there. Hey, Miss
And
Mason, what's happening?
we can't forget about our princess.
All right,
princess.
Princess. So after we do introductions, we're gonna kick it off and then I'm gonna sign off and y'all got it for the night. All right, Princess,
And
what you got?
he
You gotta
about
do
to
your
go take
little
his shirt off.
I did my intro. Hey everybody. It's Monday, doing Monday things. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you guys. Come back next week and the week after next and the week after that. So yeah,
Cause it's
that's it.
there we go, Princess. That's it, Princess. Yeah, Warren. I took my shirt off at the beach, man. The girls went crazy, bro. It was wild.
All right. Listen, I didn't, I
man,
didn't,
if you
I
don't
didn't
get your
see too
ass
many.
off of her line.
I didn't see too many episodes of the first 48 to know that your wife will kill you
Hey man,
and
look, the
dispose
beach
of the
day is
body.
over. I keep the shirt on. I keep it on.
Eh,
But
He
nah, it's
not
well,
all
only
good fun.
it is 4th of July weekend, and I'm gonna have next
It
to
is.
nothing on at the pool. So I'm ready.
Uh
I
I
got
oh.
don't
all
even
my
know
new
what
two piece swimsuits.
I
I'm
don't even know
Adrian
what
might
ready.
I'm
show.
doing for the
Adrian might
fourth.
show up at your pool. Adrian might show up at your
sounds.
pool.
It sounds like a thirst trap.
Well, I don't know what I don't know what I'm doing this weekend. I do have a service on Sunday, but
Oh
Saturday,
wow.
I might be on the grill, and we might be at the pool Saturday. So it's
Hey, Miss
4th of July
Val.
weekend.
We
Miss
know you
That's
Val,
where
is
gonna
I'll
keep.
Zeus?
be.
We know you gonna keep your shirt on.
Oh Lord.
Hey, hey, for real?
Yeah,
Cause
we know.
you don't know me, cause I'm the first one to get naked.
Oh
Oh
Lord.
Lord. Oh.
We're gonna move right along. Hey, look. Tell me why,
Don't
like
move
in
on.
our area.
Don't move
Hey,
on
look.
now.
T- tell me
Hell
why in
no.
my area the cemeteries are closed. Some of the cemeteries are closed Friday and Saturday.
All the cemeteries in Philly are closed
I
Friday and
couldn't can't hear you,
Saturday.
Tiff.
All of the cemeteries in Philly
I
are
still can't hear you. I don't know
closed.
if you muted or what.
No,
Oh
we
No,
can
no.
hear her. She said
I can
all
hear.
the cemeteries are closed Friday and Saturday.
And Saturday. So I'm
Oh, up
closing the
there.
office too. I'm closing the office.
Oh, I can't hear
What
her, but I
the?
can hear y'all. That's weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my it's your network. Mine's do that sometimes. Remember, well, that's what I be
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. I'm on my phone, so I see Battle say he off both days.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, the topic for today we're gonna go right into it because last time we ran out of time because man, y'all be having some good stuff. So the topic is the continuation of the arrangement room,
Arrangement room.
and then I know we have some other stories and things, so they're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna sign off. Hey, thank y'all for watching and listening. We really appreciate you.
Hey, man,
Um,
you didn't even
we'll,
show us
we'll
the
get it all
beach or
done.
nothing,
I,
man.
I'm at
yeah,
this
man.
what I don't even know where I am. I'm at some
When, what,
amusement park thing with the kids, and we about to go to a bocce dinner or something. And look, all I can
yeah.
say is, man, I'm so filled. My cup is filled right now because I have all my wife with me and my three kids. My daughter's in college, so she don't get to hang out with us much. And I mean, really, I'm just really happy to be with all of them right now. So I
So I got a
appreciate
This
question.
y'all.
this fool
B-
this fool said all my wife. I don't know if that was
Really?
supposed to be single or plural.
Yeah, I was gonna say all my kids, but I got my wife
Now look,
first.
I
Then
got a
my
question.
kids.
I got a question though. What did
Yeah.
you have to do? What did you have to do to threaten her to come to go on vacation with y'all?
Nothing, man. One thing I'm learning is you just gotta let them be them, right? And I'm the overprotective dad. I'm gonna be. I'm like, listen, I don't care. I just told her a few minutes ago. We did on a walk by ourselves, and I know this isn't related, but some people can relate to this. But
Absolutely, I
I told,
can. Go ahead.
I just told her. I said, honey, I love you to death. I care about you. And I said, what? I know you're 19, but I don't care if when you turn 49, you still gonna be my little baby. All right. I said, I just want you to understand that. And I think she gets it. She's trying to find her way, do her own thing, just like we did when we were that age. So I didn't have to, I just asked her and I didn't keep asking her like I used to. So I've learned just let her make her decision at her own pace and at her own time. Now she made it at the 12th hour, right before we were getting ready to pull off. Oh, can I still come with? I was like, yes, honey, you can come. So
He
that
promised
was
her.
that. So
He promised her a new Tesla.
I did
Exactly.
I did
Exactly.
ask her that she liked us. She said Elon Musk got too much money.
Oh well.
Well,
Well, you might as well get ready because you do. You already said you got to buy her a new car, so get ready.
Yes, yeah, she's gonna graduate in 3 years, man. She's doing phenomenal, phenomenal. But let's get back to the topic. We can talk about family stuff on another episode. But I want to make sure
we
everybody
got this. We
gets it.
got this. Go on now. Go on.
All right, so I'm gonna sign off. I'll see y'all later.
Ah,
All right, my boy.
well,
Oh,
Well, now it's just us.
what
before
Wendell
And
we
go?
then and then there were three.
before we get started, we want to say a special prayer for Minister Louis Farrakhan and the passing
And
of
loss of
his
his wife.
bride.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first lady of the Nation of Islam.
That was a
Listen,
long time to be married. 47 years, right?
they no 72
No,
years.
yeah, I was gonna say it was longer than that.
They
They've
were
been
married
married 72
72
years.
years. Yes,
Ah, oh,
Yeah,
ooh,
that's a long
72
time.
years.
yeah, that's a
So
lot.
Yep.
I mean, it's just amazing. They've been together for that long, and wherever you saw him, you saw her. And from my my brothers and sisters in the Nation of Islam, they literally have all said the same thing. Like she was a breath of fresh air. She was just an amazing person. So um, pray that she's resting, and uh, we just want to say a prayer for them moving forward. Also, just want to say a prayer for all of our castmates that are not with us. I know Charmaine is doing her thing, and Wendell's doing his thing, and Mike is on the beach somewhere with a margarita by now. Y'all don't let him fool you. Don't let him fool you.
Like
Right,
that was a quick. I'm on vacation. I'm like, what? Where did
right.
Yeah,
this
We
come
we didn't
yeah,
even.
from?
I'm gonna tell y'all something. We didn't know Mike was on vacation until
We
yesterday.
did.
Normally he just openly communicates with us. We didn't even know. So we like, dude, just enjoy the vacation. Let us control it, which he never does. So yeah.
Right. So the
yeah.
fact that he let us have the control tonight,
Hey,
He
we
is
on
that
one.
says a lot.
he is
We
the
gonna
he is the whooping to our pew.
we gonna go overtime. No.
If you think that he ain't somewhere watching and got an alarm set for 8:59, then you are sadly mistaken.
Listen, I'm
Because you're
telling
gonna
you.
you're
He
gonna
done
be
logged in
talking,
already. He done
you're gonna
logged
be
in already.
you're gonna be talking, and that thing goes go dit, 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 and you're gonna be
And then,
done.
Listen, we want to also before we get things started, we want to also give a major shout out to one of our past special guests, but also a great friend and colleague to all of us, Brian Myers, who is
Yeah,
hosting his Elevate Summit in South Carolina. It is going amazingly great.
I know he's doing it.
I am seeing so many people say how impacting this thing is. And I'm so mad that I missed it. But on top of that, I want to send a shout out to Brian Myers and his whole team because when I tell you I have yet to see someone host a summit, especially the first summit, and the content so edited and quickly put out is, I mean, it's listen, it's on another level. I wasn't expecting none less from you, my brother. So I'm definitely, man, I'm talking about it's dope.
But that's what happens when you are properly planning an event. I just had this conversation with somebody a few days ago. Like your events, your funerals, your church services, everything, they have to be properly planned. And this was my thought process. If you ever get to the point where um, if you ever get to the point where you're saying, okay, well, yeah, if the family's happy, I'm happy. To me, I'm like, that's bare bones. Like, there's always a way to be innovative. There's always a way to bring something new and jazz it up and make it special. Like, I've been seeing pictures, and I'm an event planner in my head, and I literally have been seeing like waterfalls and table decor and like lighting and all of
Tra-
these events, and I'm like, dude, this is amazing. And
Travis
I
asked
ain't even
where
seen nothing.
everybody's at. We're here. We're all here, Travis. We're here.
Yeah, we here, man. We all here. Mike is on vacation, and Charmaine and Wendell are handling personal stuff right now.
Yeah, yeah,
They'll probably jump on with us in a few, maybe.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Just,
no, it's
just
been
pray for our
amazing.
people.
It's
Yes.
been
You
a,
just
it's
get
been
us.
amazing to
You
see.
just get us three Stooges tonight. That's it.
Yeah, dog.
So
It's been so dope. Then that whole freaking all men session and all women session, and then owners only session. Man, come on, man. That's on another level, bro.
so this what I wanted to do. Events are sometimes trendy, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Last year was the year for the sneaker ball. I don't want to see no more sneaker balls. Let them
Please,
sneaker balls go.
please,
Let them cigars and whiskey go. Pick something
please,
else.
Well,
Find
they're not
something
please.
gonna let it
else.
go though. They're not. They're not.
My
They will
God.
ride the wave until they can't ride it any longer. It's gonna keep going. So that
I'm
is
so
what it
tired of
is.
seeing your I'm so tired of seeing your tuxedo with them dirty Nikes. Find something else to do. Be
well,
innovative.
so
Windows
well,
back.
so we've spent 15 minutes on doing what we want to do. So now, as Mr. Hamlar would put it, he needs us to stay on task.
AKA,
So
he texting Tiffany and left her in charge. can left Tiffany in charge as the big sister.
Exactly. Keep them on task. He on his
Keep
other
them on
phone.
task. See, I read in between the lines.
So let's jump
I did
on.
not. I did not.
So
I'm trying
I'll
to be good. I'm trying to be good here.
so I'll jump
I'm
on.
trying to be professional.
I'll
All
jump
right.
on Taz. I'll jump on Taz. So, hold on. Look, we got to let Wendell introduce himself because he didn't do it earlier. Go ahead,
I
You
Wendell.
did.
did.
I
Yes, he
Oh,
did.
you
did.
did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
We're
I thought his
going.
connection dropped. Oh, so nevertheless,
No, he
so
did.
had a situation past week. Um, husband. Well, not. Let me not say that. Baby mama, baby daddy, and daddy, quote unquote,
All right, Travis.
financially unstable. It happens, right? Um, he had a
Yes,
backup.
Christy. Yes.
He had backup. Nevertheless, they get to the cemetery. Everything was agreed in the arrangement room that they wasn't going to try to reopen the casket at the cemetery once it got there. Everybody agreed. Got
Mhm.
to the cemetery. Dad tries to pull a 180 and try to have the director that was at the cemetery go ahead and open the casket anyway.
So
Oh.
wait.
Mom
Let
had
me
an
stop you.
absolute fit.
Let me stop you. Is that a thing where y'all open up caskets at cemeteries?
No.
No,
No. It's not a thing.
it is not a
Because
thing.
it's
And
not.
that's
Okay.
and mom and so the thing is that the only time that quote unquote we would open a casket at the cemetery is if we're going out of to another city, right? And so you have those family members who didn't come to the service, but they met you in that inner city at the cemetery and they hadn't seen him. Then it will possibly be maybe a little quick 5 minute viewing, real quick, just for those who didn't see him, right? This was kind of that situation. However, again, it was already agreed upon with both parents and siblings that no, that they didn't want to do that. They wasn't going to do it. Again, dad tried to pull a 180. Mom was not having it and threw a fit, told the funeral director, because he was like, well, I paid for it too. I got you got your rights, and I understand. Mom told him they can give you your money back if that's the case. You ain't got,
So
you ain't got
all of this is at the cemetery. All this is happening
man
at the
at the cemetery, man.
Oh.
But she clowning at the cemetery. They can give you your money back. You ain't gotta pay for nothing if that's the case, because y'all ain't opening this my baby casket, and it did not open.
Well, that those are things that even when you're in
But
the arrangement room with these people, they can flip the script, and
but
we as funeral directors have to know how to adjust to the
right.
script being
But
flipped.
check out the icing on the cake though. This is the sad reality of it. The casket didn't open. Tell me why the dad still called to request to get his money back.
Well, did the mom give up the other half? Right. So I mean, you that puts you
Mm-mm.
in a position of
So
yeah,
that's my question to y'all.
No,
If
no, it does. It doesn't put them in a predicament. Whether somebody paid half or the other paid half, it doesn't matter. As a group, we came together with a plan.
yeah.
As
And
a
you just
group, we
decided
came
to
together
That's
with a
right.
disregard the
plan.
plan.
You decided to disregard the plan because you felt that you had a financial stake in the matter and you could do that. That's not okay.
Yeah. Well,
uh,
he may decide. I've got a situation that is sort of kind of like what he was saying, but it's just a little bit different. But I don't even feel like getting into it all because it's just so convoluted. But it's the idea that you sit in the arrangement room when you're making the arrangements and you ask families who like who is going to be the main point of contact, who is going to be the informant. I had mom and dad sitting in there. Mom and dad were not together, so of course they're in two separate households. And dad, as the right, he said, mom can be the next of kin, she raised them, like she can be the informant, it's her name that's going to go on the death certificate. But meanwhile, dad was really taking care of all the finances, not mom. So
So
dad,
he gave a courtesy to her
he
then.
gave a courtesy to her because she raised them. And now she's kind of being a lot of stuff that's happened after that, that she's pulling that card now. That my name was on this, my name is on the death certificate, my name is on the funeral bill, but you really didn't pay the bill. The courtesy was given to her to handle it because she's mom, but that wasn't where the financial portion came from dad, who had a policy. So, you sit with these people, you come to an agreement, but at the end of it all, they just decide to do whatever they want to do. And it puts you as the funeral director in an odd spot because you don't really know which side and what side to turn to, because financially you want to be on the dad's side because he's the one that paid the bill. But then on the flip side, he gave mom the okay to be the person to rightfully make all
Wow.
the decisions.
I'm like this.
So
We gonna work together. We started off working together. We gonna end working together.
yeah, it's a tough road. It's a tough thing.
But
So,
I had a case like that when the young man passed away, and the father was the financier, and the mom was making all the decisions.
hey, Miss Sharon. Hey, Miss Helen.
Hey y'all, the mom was making all the decisions, and everything was fine. We went all the way through to the cemetery. Everyone, the headstone was purchased. Well, she decided uh, about a week after the service that she did not want to purchase the headstone through us, and that she wanted us to refund the money to her for the headstone. And I said, well, I don't feel comfortable doing that. And I explained to her. I said, though you were the contract signer, he was the one that put his money up for it, and I don't think it's right for me to refund you his money for something that he put money towards and you decided to go a different route. Now, if you'd like to reach out to him or have him reach out to me, if he says it's okay for me to release the check to you, that's fine.
Oh, I would have wrote the check and gave it back to dad.
And that's the thing. It's like I was like, you can talk to him, or I can call him. If he says it's okay, that's fine. But if he says, she can go another direction, but give me my money back, I'm gonna give the
Right,
money back to him. That's his money.
right.
Con-
Hmm.
contract contract signer or not, I don't think it right. Like you can't. People use that contract signer thing and run amok. Miss
Yes.
Agnes, I am very diplomatic, but I have my limits. I have my
Yeah.
limits.
Yeah. That's
So
that's that's
yeah,
that's the biggest thing. People take that contract signer and they run with it. I had an experience.
versus thinking. I'm sorry, Tim. Go ahead.
No, no, no. I'm just saying I had an experience where and I've had it happen several times, but I just had one recently where the contract signer was the mother of the deceased, of the young man, but I made the arrangements, and I know that that mother did not put up a penny on that bill. It was given by two other individuals. However, when the crime victims paperwork came over, why did mom submit a claim?
Wow.
Mom is submitting a claim to get her reimbursement for the funeral bill that she never paid.
You
So
know,
I've had that happen several times.
you know how many people did that during COVID?
Hmm. Yeah.
I
And
mean,
in COVID, we
people.
couldn't keep track. Like we couldn't keep track. But with this, I know for sure that she did not. I took the credit cards of the two individuals that took and paid 50-50 on that bill, and it was not her. So, you know,
People
yeah.
got so they got so loose with that during COVID. FEMA kept
Hmm.
calling, and I was like, I can submit to you the ledger that I have. And
Yeah.
I like to me is greedy. That's greedy. That's greedy. And I know you're
Right.
grieving, but I don't mean
I get
greedy.
it. Yeah. Okay,
So
so we got a question. Well, a comment. Ms. Talitha said we have a form that the two parties must sign outlining their respective duties. That's
Mm.
smart. That's smart. I mean, it is more paperwork, but that's smart to have that on there so that you don't have to worry or wonder who's done what or who's paying for what. That'll always come back to make it clear to everybody. But then oh, so Travis had a question. Travis said, "How do you feel with the shift in the hearse industry possibly going electric?"
I'm all
Oh,
for it.
yeah, I was
Are
gonna
you?
save us on
I'm all
gas.
for it. So I mean, if you've been following the industry, you kind of knew it was coming because um, it was just coming. Like all the chassis are pretty much done. Lincoln got they discontinued their professional chassis. GM they discontinued their professional chassis with the XT6 and the XT5. The newest vehicles are electric. Now this is what I
Mhm.
want to see. I want to see instead of them using the Lyric or the Système. No, I think it's the Lyric.
The lyric.
I wish they would use that Escalade, the Escalade EQ.
Hmm.
Like just use
That's
that.
nice. Yeah.
Just use that as the new professional chassis. I'm all for it. But I know one thing.
You're
After this,
you're a damn nerd.
Mhm.
You're. I love you. I really do. You know, you're my brother. But you are such a freaking nerd. You always want to use these old political dictionary ass correct words. Why
Well,
you
that
can't
is the
just
correct term. The chassis,
no?
that's the body
so
that
no,
it
no,
sits
no,
on.
no,
Like,
Tiffany,
I don't care. It's other words he can use. He always want to use these old
Tiffany.
politically correct
I know the chassis,
dictionary
man.
words. I'm so sick of him. He's just a damn nerd.
No. So let's dumb it down.
Just yeah,
I
dumb it
would like
down. That's
I
dumb it
would
down.
I would like for them to use the Escalade blouse
There
when they
you
put the
go.
hearse skirt on it.
Mhm.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
It would be really nice that we don't have to go to the gas pump no more. We can just plug it in.
There you go. There you go. Right there you go.
So
But
Miss
no,
Talitha
seriously.
said, "Wait, sis, I'm trying to read the comments at the same time." Miss Talitha said, "Back to the crime victims. Crime victims in South Carolina asked that who paid the bill, regardless of who submitted complaint. It's the same way in Pennsylvania. It's
So it
who
was
paid the
yeah,
bill. Yeah, it's the same.
and
But she tried.
people didn't think that through because they
Yeah.
were like they gonna ask who paid the bill. They gonna ask who and I had to explain to my staff at that time, with FEMA asking, hey, who paid this, who paid that? They want to see a list.
Hmm.
Can't just put from the family. Like if it was a Smith, we will put payment from the Smith family. Especially if a person wanted to be anonymous,
Mm.
we literally had to put a name there because FEMA was asking those questions.
Hmm.
But
Yes, Keisha, grieving is different from being grimy.
okay,
Listen here. I like
okay.
that. I
Hey,
like
Miss
that.
Donna Harrison, the
I like
Spades
that.
Queen.
Is that who that is?
That's the Spades Queen.
Boy, she was
Ah.
wearing them out. She was wearing them out and then getting up and walking off like she had done won $1 million.
She put she put that Boston on the table and walked away.
I mean, walked away. You hear me? So this is my thing though. Like that could be. I'm just like that. That can just to a certain degree. I mean, just like gas, right? But if you don't pay attention and if you in the wrong god dog area and it ain't no charge station around, you gonna be in trouble, looking crazy. You got a dang
So
body in the
let
back.
me ask, because I'm not versed in this electric world. I know here in Philly, a lot of the Wawas have electric charging stations, but it
Yeah,
says Tesla on it. So is the
use
port that
that.
charges Teslas different than the port that might
No,
charge a Prius?
No, it's just cheaper for Teslas if it's an actual Tesla charger thing.
Oh,
They
yeah,
get a
okay.
discount.
it's
They get a
most
discount.
of the Travis is eating you up in these comments.
What he say? I'm sick of Travis. Let me get in this comment section. Hold on, Travis. I got something for you too. There you go, acting like Warren.
Mhm.
But honestly,
Yeah,
I
because
don't even
I
want a
didn't.
hybrid. I don't even want a hybrid. Like just keep it electric. And I think about it because I really want down here in the Virginia. we are working on our electric infrastructure, so we don't have as many
Yeah, that's what
charge.
Keisha just said.
We don't have
Keisha
as
just
many
asked.
charging station as we would like to have. But I think about it. How often do you take the hearse out? So
But
if
okay, here's another question to that. If you're not taking, just say, for example, you charge it up on Sunday. You don't have no services Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Your next service is not till Thursday. How does that convert? Like, with a car, if you don't move it, your gas stays the same. Does the electric kind of just fade if you're not using it? How does that work? I don't.
so, I know with Teslas, and that's Tesla is the only thing I'm familiar with. I know Teslas have an airplane mode, like a phone. So if you go to the airport and you park for a week, you can put it in flyaway mode, however you want to do it, and it
And
will
it
cut
saves the
every.
energy.
Yeah, it will
Yeah,
save
because
the
like
energy,
it's like
cut everything off.
your phone, whether you sit your phone down or not, that battery's running.
Yeah,
Well,
so
not
if,
if you
if
put it
you
in
can,
airplane mode.
so if you can do that, if you can plug it up and have it in standby, I mean, it would actually benefit really well. Now, Paul Booker says something about having the biggest battery ever. Honestly, I mean, I think that the battery that it has is sufficient, but you got to think about we're not. It, if this hearse is only moving, you know, 5 or 6 times a week, right? Then you should be fine. Now, I would like to see how it eats up the usage of the battery, how the um, range is after a year, right? Because range is just like a cell phone. How long does your phone stay charged? But they also might be
Right.
looking at, hey, most people lease these vehicles for 4 or 5 years, and at the end of 5 years, you're gonna turn it back in and get something else. So it really doesn't matter.
Yeah. So
Yeah. I don't know.
this is
Listen,
my
I'm all
leg.
for it.
Yeah,
I don't
this
know.
there.
I'm
I just
kind
don't
of
know.
I'm so torn on that whole electric thing. I'm not really.
I
I
don't
get
want
it,
one.
but I'm good. And first of all, the kind of car that I drive, if I decided to get an electric one, I can no longer afford it because
Travis said,
those Mercedes electric cars, they're over $100,000. I
yeah.
can't afford that.
Travis said, I know them funeral homes make their payments on time, or the hearse gonna drive itself back to Ohio. And
But you know
will
what? Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. For the first time, because I have not seen it, I'll be honest. I don't seen all them Waymo cars or whatever that drive without a driver. My first time I seen a Tesla without a driver last week, and I was like, hold on, when Tesla start getting the self-driving cars? I ain't seen that one.
it's
So
something, it's
Tesla
something
got
else.
So Tesla got the cars that's driving without drivers in them too. So they got it now too. Then one lady
I mean, there are
was
a
it.
couple of Teslas that I do like, but I can't give that man my money. I just can't.
But
I
see
don't even
that
care about the man part. I just don't want no goddamn electric car. I just don't want it.
No,
this is kind of where I had to come to with that, because my next car is gonna be a Tesla. It's
I
gonna be a
can't do
Tesla.
it. I can't give him.
But
I
this,
cannot. I cannot.
but you got to think about it. After a car is bought once, is that money going back to him?
Well, a portion of it, a percentage of it, in some way, shape, or
Where?
form, is going back in his pocket.
Where?
I don't know,
Once
Mm.
but it is. That's how he's as rich as he is. I mean, between Tesla and all the other shit that he got, oh, excuse me, all the other stuff he got going on. I get scolded by our administrator right now.
Miss
Anyway,
Vanessa, she on here cussing.
oh, my
Right.
mom, she already know.
Uh,
But like
so
in some way, shape, or form, he's getting a piece of it, and I can't support that. I just physically I can't. Is if it's a situation of something that I'm ignorant to, then I'll be blissfully ignorant. But in this case, because I know who he is and what he stands for and what he's about, I just can't. Now that I know, I just can't do it anymore. I wish I could because there are some nice Teslas. There's two models that I really like.
And
I
but
just can't do
that
it.
the thing is, with that mindset though, right? How many times we order from Amazon?
You're right. You're right. And I be trying to. I did. I
How many
did. I
times we
did
order from
try.
Walmart?
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. But
mhm.
here's the difference. Here's the difference with those two. I feel. with those two big names, while you know that that's what they feel, I have not actually seen or heard it be done or said. If that makes sense. With Musk, he was very open about it. It was very open, and it was no holds barred with him. But it was the others that,
Oh yeah, he's crazy.
we all know that that's the way they are. But I don't know that there's been anything specifically said, which is why I boycotted Target. I haven't shopped in Target in over a year and a half since they decided that once the DEI thing, they didn't have to do it anymore because Trump said so. I was like, okay, I'm good on this. So yeah, I don't even shop in Target anymore. I let that go.
All I know is I can't wait to pull up to the charging station in my hearse and plug it in, and I'm gonna sit there and watch people take pictures and wonder if somebody in the back, because that's just gonna
Yeah,
be
no,
funny to
hey
me.
Travis, I
but
saw
they
that the
gonna
electric Lexus is nice, but I'm a Mercedes girl, so
but look, they
I
gonna
I
know
would have to
somebody in
do
the
the
back
electric
anyway here because they gonna have big windows on the side. They ain't gonna have no curtains in them things. Watch.
I,
better.
listen,
But the,
I just hope they make it heavy duty because between the battery and Big Mama's hips, that Tesla
that's
that her
gonna
gonna be
weigh it. That's
dragging the
gonna,
curb.
yeah.
You're gonna be going 20 miles an hour.
Which means you're gonna be pulling on more of the power to make the darn thing run.
Ooh,
so
she gonna be dragging.
So
so
I
so
don't know
so
about that.
going back to also with the situations in the arrangement office. Uh,
I know we hopped on the cars. How we get that far?
Travis, it's Travis'
cause you
fault.
yeah, because y'all be listening to Travis and he just so confused. Y'all don't y'all just he just
All
and then
right,
you
Adrian.
and
Now
you and Warren.
he didn't ate you
No,
up in these comments. Don't
no,
let it. He
no,
coming for you again.
but he already know me and him can go back and forth. I just be ignoring his crazy ass.
Mike
But
has texted us
nevertheless,
20 minutes left.
but nevertheless,
He's watching.
Tiffany and Warren are both car lovers. So y'all can't talk about cars with Tiffany and Warren. They car fanatics.
Yes, and I have been since I was a little child. Everybody, if my mother is on this call, she'll tell you in a heartbeat, I will steal your keys and your car.
When I was like 8, I used to want a Ferrari Testarossa. That was the car back then. I was like, when I grow up, I'm gonna have me
Right,
a
Travis. We
red
we got
Ferrari
Taz, so
Testarossa.
Mike gonna
So
fuss at
yeah,
us in a minute.
me and cars, we got a good relationship.
Listen, it is what it is. But we got some rough case. We've had some rough cases, and I can't just, I can only imagine, some of the cases that some of our colleagues have solved over the years before there was social media, before there was camera phones. Like
Mm,
That
now,
part, because let
now,
me tell you, that's another thing that worries me sometimes when I'm sitting there making arrangements and you see somebody sitting there like this.
right. And the
You
cameras, the
don't
camera,
know if they're
the phone
right.
ain't leaning. It's straight up.
It's like this. And you think that they're texting and they're looking down in it, but you don't really know if they texting or if they're recording you.
Right.
So it's just such an odd
Then especially now
world
with
to
with
be
the
in
with the
now.
with the meta glasses, shit, everybody recording.
Now
everybody.
those meta glasses, but you'll know when somebody's recording because I think there's a light that comes on them or
They
something.
And
they
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 and
they
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 already
they,
got covers for it.
they already got cover. They
Oh,
already got covers for them now. So this is the thing. They can cover the outside where the people can't see the light. But you, as the one wearing them, you can still see the light on the inside, so you know you're still recording. But
Yeah.
the people can't see it.
that's vicious. That's vicious.
Yep.
But
Yeah. So
my wife bought me some meta glasses for my birthday, and I actually enjoyed them. Somebody asked if I was going to live stream funerals from them, and I was like, nah, because I'd be the one that forgot that I had them
Did
on.
you
And I'd
got
be,
the glasses on and you outside the church talking a whole lot of nacky nacky?
did y'all see how ashy her arms was?
well, that's the thing. That's the thing about them. I don't know if you don't try them or not. Like, but you have to. It doesn't continuously record. It stops, and then you got to restart it again.
unless you set it up to live stream. You
Oh,
can
okay,
live
okay.
you can
Oh, and
live
then it'll
stream.
just
Yeah, you can use them in Facebook to live stream now. And I just know me. I will forget. My
yeah.
ADHD mind will forget. I'll be like, I'm going outside because my Pepsi in the car.
Yeah, no, I don't. I so yeah, when you're making arrangements, you have to even while you're making arrangements, be on your P's and Q's because you don't know. You just don't know. You don't know
Yeah, they'll come
So
who's
back to you.
doing what anymore.
We're doing the arrangements. The printer director said this, and you like, how did you know that? Somebody done recorded.
hey, and you know
Right,
what? It's
right.
honestly we getting to the point now where we gotta record everything. We gotta record our arrangements conferences.
Hmm.
We gotta record all interactions because these people crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
then they'll call you on it like, oh, well, that's not what you said, and you'd be like, well, I don't even remember what I said.
Right. I don't even remember what I said. How you know? Because they done got dog
Yeah, because they're
recorded it.
recording it, and then they went home and watched it.
Just so you know, this is
Yeah,
what we talked about.
right, right.
Right. So yeah. What? So y'all, I sent y'all my colleagues, my people. I sent y'all that picture earlier, that video about the family that made their own casket.
Yeah, but I'm wondering, is that something that while they, because when you make arrangements with people and then they tell you that they're getting their own casket, like that's a whole nother thing that and I'm not discouraging it because people that's what people want to do, but it does it's a little different. It's not always something that
Yeah.
you're used to doing.
Yeah, it's not only that, but then as the funeral homes, those who don't know, right? They're looking at the funeral home like, "Ooh, why they put such and such in that casket? Who
And
picked
that
that
wasn't even a
casket out?"
casket, that was a coffin.
That was a freaking
Yeah.
coffin.
And
Yeah, that was
we've
a
And
had
coffin.
we've had a few people do
I
that. That
was,
takes me back to my case where they were trying to hold grandma in the house. Um, grandma had passed, and they had surrounded her body with ice, and they were holding her
oh
in the
wow,
house. And I was like, "Y'all bring her to me. I won't even charge you. We'll put her in the freezer until you get to." Because they wanted to bury her on the homeland, and I was like, "Just once you finish making the casket, just bring it to me. We can put her in the casket. But you're not gonna be able to sustain having her in the house for 4 and 5 days waiting on a death certificate, surrounding her with ice. You
Right.
know,
yeah,
and
Yeah.
man, they pulled up with this pine casket that it almost looked like it was plywood, but they had put like a shellac on it, and I was like, oh shoot, yeah,
yeah.
this is fancy.
Look, they had this one hooked up. I was surprised to see how they uniquely
Yeah,
cut the
Keisha.
half off to make it a half couch.
See,
Look,
see,
check this
Yeah.
out. Travis said in their funeral home they
yeah,
got
Miss
new
Christie.
cameras. They got new cameras in their funeral home with AI technology, facial recognition to detect people who have been banned from the premises.
I don't. We never
It's
had to
that
ban
bad.
anybody from the
Right.
premises,
That's what
but
I'm wondering.
It's
God
that
dog,
bad.
who y'all got coming in y'all funeral home? God dog.
It's that bad that you gotta have facial recognition to
They probably they
you
probably
you
saw
have
they
been
probably saw
blacklisted.
Travis. They probably saw Travis in that purple suit and went to going off.
My God, today. No,
Look,
I
Christy,
know it
Christy,
wasn't
Christy
illegal.
is reminding us that we have 15 minutes left.
14. I know it wasn't illegal, but I told him like first of all they weren't even coming to me, Travis. They weren't even coming to me. They literally asked for advice. And I was like, y'all, this is not sustainable. They had her in her nightgown, they had washed her up, and they had this woman laying in the bed. And I was like, well, how are y'all keeping her cool? Like, how is this gonna work? And they were like, oh well, we have ice packs and we're trying to keep her cool. And I'm like, y'all just bring her to me.
Well, I mean, what time?
Just bring it to me.
What time of year was it? Was it in the summer, the winter, the
Nah, it
fall?
was honestly it
Because
could have
because
it could have been
because
early winter.
we've had bodies come from Arizona that are on ice packs that are being unembalmed because they're Muslim and they want to have janazas.
Right, Anthony.
And
I
they're not
mean,
embalmed,
totally
and they come
insane.
back and they be okay. Which I be praying every time I get the cargo and I pick that body up. Like, is it going to be okay? And I always
But this
tell the families that when they're making the arrangements, like, I know what y'all want to do, but you need to understand that you may not get what you think you're going to get when your loved one comes back unembalmed. Like, it can be great, it can be absolutely
it's a
terrible.
gamble.
It's a gamble. It's a gamble.
It's a
And
gamble.
so let me
And
let
I
me put
know
this
that
pose
I
this
know that they
question.
didn't know.
I'm gonna pose this question out to the folks. If you are making arrangements and you have a family that is shipping remains either to you or you're shipping remains somewhere else, and they do not want the body embalmed, but when they get it to its final destination, they want to have a sort of kind of viewing. How do you all tell the families what they should and should not do? Because
Mm.
for me, I will strongly suggest, religion or otherwise, that a body be embalmed the minute you put it on a plane. But if you're shipping it on dry ice or in a Ziegler, you don't have to. So
To me,
how do you feed
I
that to your
that's the only way
families?
I know. That's the only way I know. I have always said, I was always taught, right or wrong. I was like, if a person is being transferred by plane across state lines, if you driving them, that's one thing. But
Right.
and it's going to be in the realm of in the general public, that person needs to be embalmed unless there's a religious exemption. But at the
Yeah.
same time, don't think that they're going to get there and I mean, like Mr. Letha says, to release a liability because
Yeah. Release
it may get
liability to
there.
dry ice.
It may get there. Like the reality is, nature is going to do what nature does,
Right.
and you
Yeah.
don't know. Even with freight, you don't know what a person is dealt with
In
when they get out
life.
of your when they get out of your care. So
Mhm.
once you drop that body off at the airport,
You don't
you don't
know.
know if they've
You
been dropped. You don't know if they've been rolled until you open that casket and you see what they and if mama in the casket like this, you know,
Mhm.
you just never know. But at the same
Yeah.
time, you gotta think about flies, right? Because everybody's talking about larvae and that body got maggots and stuff like that. You don't
Hey,
know
great
what
boy.
you don't know what that body has been exposed to.
Yep.
So when they get on a plane from somewhere and you don't know where they were been, you don't know where they've been, you don't know how they died, you don't know the condition of where they died. Don't get mad at us when it gets to us and it's in rough shape.
Mhm.
It is a health
Mhm.
hazard. It's a
It
health
is.
hazard. But see, people
And
get
for
mad
us,
at the
because
first
of
people.
they use that religious exemption that they're Islamic and Muslim, that they don't have to embalm. But and then you can't go back and tell these people that if you're really
I see you, bright
following
boy.
true, if you're really trying to follow true to your religion, if you're not embalming, then you get buried where you die. You don't get shipped wherever you're supposed to be going. You're supposed to stay there. But the minute you want to transport them back, you to me, I feel like you've just thrown that out the window because you're not following true to what it should be. So then now embalming should be required. But they did well, we can't, he can't be embalmed. So they ship him on dry ice and we pray for the best.
Mm.
We
Yeah.
pray for the
Pray,
best. And I've
pray
had
for
it
the
go
best.
and I've had it go both ways. I've had
Be
it go
like they
both
go.
ways
Be
where
like they gonna be all right.
one came to me and there was no way she was being viewed, that they we ended up having to just put her in a bag, and they had to shroud the bag because if they tried to wash her, her skin was coming off.
Okay?
Mm.
So, but you were told that this was a possibility, that this was something that could happen, and in this case it happened. But
So
I've had others come back that have been in good condition.
Musk Christmas.
most Christmas.
Musk. But
Man,
I'm a
See,
firm
Travis, I
believer.
so
can't
I'm a
laugh,
firm.
but I'm
so wrong with
laughing.
him.
I'm a firm believer that that's what happened in that case. You remember that case where
Herbert,
they
what
saw
up,
that
brother?
they put the guy
Miss you,
out for
man.
viewing and there were like maggots in his mouth and stuff like that. That case that
Mm.
they just had where she's suing the funeral home because he had like maggots. He had been um
Was he a
he what
decomp before they got him? And they
I don't
tried to
know.
embalm a decomp or something?
I'm trying to figure out where that was, but it happened last year. And when they
No.
saw him for the viewing, like
Oof.
he was decomposing. And
Yeah.
I try to explain to people, I was like, it's not always the funeral home's fault. You do not know what a person has been exposed to.
Yeah.
If they were on drugs, if their house was nasty, like all of that stuff plays a part. We call it intrinsic, Adrian, and extrinsic factors.
Hmm. Yeah, because even after
Ah.
embalming, sometimes even after embalming is done, there are things that, are still going to transpire. Breakdown still happens,
Okay,
just
Travis,
different, just a
but
little
I
differently.
okay, Travis, but I guarantee you would have still been there to lead the family out, right? But it's like that. Those are situations where we try to tell, like, hey, y'all, I think I've had to go back and tell a family, I think that we need to switch to a closed casket
Yeah,
because even after embalming, and I'm talking about heavy ST39 embalming, that person still was on a path of decomposition, and it's like at this point, you don't want to see them like that. That's
yeah,
wh- that's that's where the counseling and the therapist part of us come in, because it's just like, no, I don't think it's in your best interest. If you still want to see him, that's fine, but I don't think I don't think that you want to see him like that.
yeah. Well, yeah, and we've had scenarios where we've had families that just have to sign release waiver releases because when they are adamant about wanting to see their loved one in whatever condition they may be, you do have to sign that. That's our job as the directors to direct and
ST39,
advise. But if they keep pushing you and pushing you, you let them do it, because if you don't, then they're the first ones to go online and talk bad about you on Instagram Live.
right? And Miss
They
Don,
would, and before you even know the whole story, or go back and give you a terrible review when they did, then they're only telling you their side, and unfortunately the public don't really want to hear the other side. They're gonna roll with the side that's the negativity and not even understand what really transpired here.
and
So
we are
So
and we're the cameras generation. Like so, I
yeah.
think that's really what transpired here. Like Miss Donna said with that case, why didn't a staff member check the body before taking the family back? I'm sure. Well, no, I'm not sure. But that would have been my thought. Like, hey, y'all don't want to see him like this. I don't
Yeah.
think you want to see him like this. And that thought comes to mind because I think in one of the news articles, the mother tried to go off, and the funeral director was like, "Don't, nope, don't do that. Don't do all that." Because
Yeah.
I'm almost certain that they were like, "You don't want to see him," and she still wanted to see him. If you have Arlington fluid, you're gonna be here past after Jesus. Let me tell you, them old embalmers swore by Arlington fluids. My
Hmm.
grandfather only used ST39. And baby, I guarantee if I dug one of them old saints up right now, they would still look like they did during civil rights.
my lord,
But y'all, we got
my
4 minutes.
goodness. So let me ask you this: what do y'all? So do y'all, as it relates to ship ins and ship outs, do y'all not do a first photo versus a last photo before they go out? Do y'all do that? No.
That's smart.
Um, yeah, that's smart. I mean, I guess depending. So here's the thing about photos, though. Technically, they're illegal.
Well, no, they're not. It's
So
not. It's not illegal for you to take for you as the funeral home to take a first photo of a body that you receive versus a photo of a body that you're shipping out. It's actually, well, it's not illegal here.
Well, so up on these
It has to be
parts,
on. It has to be
you're
on a.
not allowed to photograph at all.
Oh,
You
okay, yeah.
know,
No, it's
Uh,
not illegal here. We've been doing it for years.
I'm like,
and
I
let
want to
alone
protect
send
me.
it to a family member. Like if you were to send it
No,
to
no,
a
no,
Oh
no,
no,
family
we
no.
don't send.
member,
No, you don't send nothing. No, 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 no. You
that
don't
makes
send
it
anything.
worse.
No,
Just
you don't
proof for
send nothing.
you.
It's just
Proof
proof
for
for
your
you. Yeah,
liability.
Yeah,
yeah.
I
That's it.
mean, you're
Like
not supposed to. We're not supposed
this,
to.
like
Yeah. So
this person is leaving my care in this condition.
Yeah,
This is how.
right.
right.
So,
But even if you did it, even if you had it, you can't use it for anything. Like you can't. If it's not, you're prohibited from doing it. Even if you have it as proof for you, it serves of no purpose because you can't do anything with it.
you might need to double check that because this is the thing. It's a protocol of the funeral home camera. Like, of course, not on a personal cell phone. So let's just say if I go pick up a decedent, I bring them in, I take a first photo,
2 minutes.
I send I send that photo to the funeral home's email that's designated for that. This is the first photo. This is the time of such and such. If that decedent goes on a ship out before we close that box, this boom. It's the second photo.
Yeah, I
Main
guess
photo. Da, da, da.
every state has different rules and regs. So I
Like
would say, folks, check with your states and see
it.
if you're in a state that allows or doesn't allow it.
All right, y'all. Let's do closing thoughts because we got 60 seconds. I believe that wherever that man is, he got his finger on the button. He got his finger on the button.
Yeah, right. All of a sudden the screen will go black and we'll be like, we knew it. We knew it.
Well,
I mean,
thank
because
y'all so much for tuning
he literally
in.
is putting the time on us, y'all.
Thank y'all so
Yes.
much for tuning in. Like you say a prayer for the Farrakhan family. Pray for the people that are hurting and need healing. And y'all, we gonna catch y'all next week because next week is the first. It's the first of the month.
July is here already,
We already
y'all. It's
passed the halfway
here.
point.
And that's it.
Yeah,
After the month of July, we're taking a break and then we'll be back for season 3 in September. So,
going
we're moving right
going up.
along.
We
The
going
train
up.
is train is moving right along.
Listen. When we come back, we're gonna be more
Cut them off,
adamant
Mike.
on making sure that, man, I'm telling you, boy, between you and Travis, between you with the tight clothes and Travis with the purple loud suits, boy, I'm telling you, boy, y'all go. I can't wait to see y'all in August. I'm sick of both of y'all.
It's all
Well,
right.
it's been a great show, y'all. God bless and good night, as Russell Simmons would say.
Y'all share the
He
page,
said,
like the
"Y'all ready? I'm
page,
about to click the
all that,
button.
all that.
You about to click the button. You about to click the button.
Th-
Bye.
This this
We've been
this
cut
joker is
off.
hailing. He's hailing us
We've been
from the
cut
beach,
off.
y'all. He is doing
He
us
All right,
legit.
live
Mike,
from
we're
the
He's
ready.
doing it.
beach.
He's
We're
clipping.
ready.
Bye. Good night.
Peace.
Good night.